What's in the
What's in the
box?
box?
Jayla Rock here at the whiteboard, and we have another item coming from one of the Amazon resellers. And I like the option that Amazon has because often they'll throw out a special deal if something isn't selling or it's near the end of a specific line, or if they see a chance to get an extra deal in or something. I'm not really sure of the exact motivation, but I am happy to take advantage of it. So we have a new package coming in today, and this one was just a box and then the item, which, you know what, I don't mind. And here we go. Let's put that back. Ooh, that's tall. Let's adjust the camera a little bit. All right, so it's always good when it comes in a package, right? You know, it's looking good, it's looking cool. Now this is the Transformers War for Cybertron Wheeljack, and I really like this figure. When I saw it, I was like, okay, it looks cool. It's 6 inches. I like it. Giggity. So one of the cool things about this is I was looking at some of the transformation videos, how it looks in its car mode, and it looks sweet. I mean, look at that. That looks awesome. And I was like, okay, I have to get it. A lot of times I've seen it online for going anywhere from $35 and up. I was able to pick this little bad boy up for $20, $19.99. It was like it had like one of those specials. And what's this? It looks like there's a price on here. Let me see. Do you guys see that? Was $8.39? What? So I mean, hey, look, it's possible that someone at some point was able to get that at a really good price. And I mean, if it says was, then that means that possibly they got it much cheaper than that. And wow. If that's the case, hey, hats off to you. You know, I don't hate the player. I don't hate the game. I just love the Transformers. So as you can see, it comes in a nice packaging. I think that's cool, authentic, all that, and nice. On the back here, it shows you the transformation. Doesn't look like it's too difficult. Of course, that doesn't really mean much of anything for me because I am terrible at transforming. But I continue to practice, and sometimes I will practice where you guys can see it, and many times I won't because it makes the video long and boring, and yeah, I don't know if you want to see me struggle bus with this all the way through. But without any further ado, let's get this bad boy open. Now this is not a package I am interested in keeping, so we could just rip into that. Oh yeah. Got the little plastic here to guard it. And then we pop it out. Alright. So, one of the things, as I said, I'm not a collecting or a toy expert. I look to experts to tell me like, oh, this is this line, this is why this is that, you know. And, oops, ooh, look at that. I saw him starting to struggle. He's like, oh, you got a little drunk. This could be something where I have to just get the terms and research more, but I've noticed like a different kind of sets of the Transformers. And I mean, for some, it's kind of like, duh. We know that toy manufacturers often think about making a toy for the kids. So in those cases, you'll see some of them that are based off of some of the more kid Nickelodeon type style Transformers animation that they've come out with. There's even just some versions where it still kind of looks like inspired by G1, but the transformations, the plastic, all that feels much more like simplistic. It's not a masterpiece. It doesn't feel like it's something that is really pushed out to a collectors, at least what I assume some of these toy manufacturers think a collector would want. But if you're a collector, you like collecting, you like a line, you like a character. So this overall, the plastic, and I knew this because I watched videos on this, so I knew what I was getting. This feels different than like a G1 where it has die-cast heavier plastic. I mean, part of that is like, of course, because it's newer, they want to save money, it's different plastics, things like that. But there's even other series, like some of the Legacy Deluxe series and things like that. Like, you can tell that the plastic is harder, the transformations are more defined and things like that. But I still like these because for me, it kind of starts with I know what Transformers I like, I know what series I like, characters I like, but on top of that, the discount is a really big thing for me. And I always go with, does something look good as the robot? Does it look good as the vehicle? You know, how was it overall? Is it going to look good on a shelf? This one to me, even though like the plastic, it does seem more like the simplistic side, it looks sweet. And I had the other video where I opened up the Bumblebee from the Rise of the Beasts, and that too was like, you know, simpler transformation, you know, that lighter plastic. However, I really liked the car mode. You know, I wasn't like super into the robot mode, but I like the car mode. Here, I like both. So as far as the item itself though, it still has articulation that's pretty sweet. I mean, you see that you can bend the elbows, you can turn the arms up and down, flip them out, got the ball joints. Same thing here, you can bend the knees. Feels good as far as like stiffness, but not like too stiff. You know, it feels strong enough, like especially like in between. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break. Like it's not like when I'm touching it, I'm like, oh, something's gonna fall apart. You know, some of the knockoffs I've had that. You know, you have the feet that you can reposition. They're on ball joints as well, so you can do them like sideways like that. I mean, that's actually kind of funny. I'm sorry. I realized I didn't pan back far enough that you could see. Here, let me actually get close. So if you see down here, you can turn those feet all the way around and play around with the positioning on it. So that's pretty sweet to me. That's cool. Let's see. The waist does not turn. The head turns all the way around. You have the weapon. Did that come out? Because it feels like it should. Oh! I was just saying it didn't pop out. But there you go. But that was me. I was pushing on it. But, I mean, these are meant to do that. Look at that. It snaps right back on. No problem. Let me turn the feetsies back around. Look at the back. It has a little classic spoiler back here. You have that 80s, 90s. I forgot what they call this that they used to put on the back windows, usually of sports cars. But this like, oh my goodness. Now I probably loosened it up to like, now it wants to pop off all the time. Come on, you. There you go. So yeah, I forgot what they call that, but yeah, growing up 80s, 90s, it's like I saw that all the time on those types of cars. Now let's see, there wasn't any additional instructions. Wow, this thing was like strapped onto it. So let's see, let's see if I could transform this for you without taking up too much time. If not, we're gonna movie magic it. But so it talks about adjusting this here, the footsies, because this is gonna form the front. You see that? So repeat it here. So like when you flatten it out, it pops off real easy now. Look at that. I was saying how it doesn't, and now it is. Ugh. All right. So once you push those back, now you do have the little holes here where you can connect it together. Alright, so then as far as oh my gosh, now look at that. Now I'm really doing it now, where I'm like popping off each side real easy. Oh, goodness. Alright, so this, I'm unable to lock this in completely. There we go. Oh, alright, look, you're gonna just stay over there for a second. Alright, so then that goes here, and then that, see, turns around. So like, I guess I was wrong because I said the waist didn't turn, but that's not true. It does turn because it's part of the transformation. Let me... I don't know if it's me doing something wrong that's getting it or what. I mean, I'm not worried about it because, as I said, it's on that ball joint, so it's supposed to go. So okay, so next step, turn this around, and now it's coming into place. Now you form this down into here. You're basically bringing down the joint and then hiding the arm, well, the fist. You're hiding it inside. And then underneath, you're turning down the head. Now, I could have sworn that this can come off, but it doesn't. Oh, there we go. I was like, of course you gotta be able to come off. It just looks like you should. Alright. And there you go. Not bad. I mean, there we go. As I said, even though this is a simple one, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do it right. So, I mean, there you go. That is sweet. I mean, put it back here so you get a little... And now I can hand the camera back down so that you can see it and bring it forward. Alright, so yeah, let's get this out of here because sometimes the camera will be silly. Alright, so as I said, I like it in this mode too. Again, it's nothing crazy as far as transformation. It's nothing crazy as far as the design, but I think it looks sweet. And I just realized I still have this off. There we go. Alright. So you can see in the front, I don't know, it just looks sweet, man. It looks really sweet. The sides, the rear, I love how like you have the exhaust here. I like how the head is hidden, that's cool. And like I said, these, which I can't remember what they're called, but that looks sweet. And you have, if you look, you have a little hole up here, so you could put the gun. Look at that. And bam! That is nice. Alright, that wasn't too bad, right? It wasn't too painful to watch me struggle even with a simplistic transformation. Alright, so I brought out his friend, the little G1. So this is the G1 reissue knockoff that I picked up from Temu. Oh, and look, and this is what I always have with this one, is where these have problems staying, and underneath these clip down here. So I'm not even going to mess around with that because I go down that rabbit hole. So this is the G1 reissue version, knockoff version of that, and you can see it does not look bad, like the comparison. Of course, it's bigger, this one's heavier. I mean, as I said, that plastic, this one you can open up here. It's also a simplistic transformation. The back, cool. Has this here, even though it's white and not black. It does have the numbering like sticker. This one I didn't actually put that sticker on. It actually came on. I did put the rub symbol on. It did not come with the rub symbol. All this did come with it automatically. And you can see a little head back there. So yeah. So overall, as I said, I think it's cool. I like it. I think it was a great price. It was a good deal. What do you guys think? Do you think getting this for around $20 and you know, just how it looks, how it performs, how it transforms, what do you guys think? I think I'm probably going to keep it in robot form because I like this one more in car form, because since it's like a G1 knockoff inspired, it looks a little bit, you know, the robot form isn't that great. I just like the little car form better. So I think this one I will transform it into a robot and keep it looking like that. But let us know in the comments of what do you think of this. I give it the % off collector seal of approval for the discount and what I got overall. And you know, give us a like, give us a share, give us a sub, all that good stuff if you like what you're seeing. Thank you so much for watching, and remember our motto: no discount, no deal. Catch you later.